We live in the age of smartphones, and for the last 10 years, Apple has been the most successful retailer on the planet. It has been the dominant maker of high-end smartphones since the dawn of the age of smartphones. But its main competition, Samsung, has been dishing out some of the most innovative devices currently available on the market for much cheaper prices. It makes you wonder if, in our lifetimes, or perhaps even in the near future, we will see Samsung overtake Apple and become the norm. Today, Life's Biggest Questions asks, will Samsung ever beat Apple? Welcome back to Life's Biggest Questions. I'm Charlotte Dobre. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up and subscribe and let us know in those comments below what topics you would like to see next. Samsung had to deal with one of the biggest consumer PR disasters ever in 2016, when their Note 7s had to be recalled because they were fire-prone. But a year later, things completely turned around. As of July 2017, Samsung became the most profitable tech company in the world, beating Apple. According to the Wall Street Journal, Samsung announced that its Q2 operating profit of 2017 finished at $12.1 billion US, more than Apple's $10.6 billion from the same year, even after the launch of the highly anticipated iPhone X. So why did Samsung make more than Apple in this period? The Galaxy S8. That and the fact that Apple's 10th anniversary phones included features that Samsung phones had for years, like the OLED screen and the face recognition technology. Samsung is actually supplying Apple with the OLED screens on their new models. The launch of Samsung's highly anticipated Galaxy S9 might be enough to knock Apple out of the top spot. The S9 is already rated as having a better screen than the iPhone X, and the camera is being rated better than both the Google Pixel 2 and the iPhone X. The S9 is rated at 99 points, while the iPhone X is rated at 97. So if we're talking about camera capabilities, Samsung definitely beats Apple. Samsung's mid-range phones have always outsold Apple, but when it comes to the underlying profit, Samsung does not even come close to Apple. And there's one market that Samsung has yet to conquer in the same way that Apple has: teenagers. According to a 2017 survey of US teens, 78% of them own iPhones, and furthermore, 82% of those teens said they are sticking with Apple for their next phone purchase. This is the highest interest level ever recorded. One of the main reasons for this is iMessage, Apple's messaging service. This makes sense. If most of the people you know have iPhones, you'll probably get one too because it's easier and free to communicate. Plus, there's something oh so satisfying about those three little typing dots, isn't there? Furthermore, if one did want to switch to Samsung, it's not as easy as just buying a new phone. It's an entire process where you have to move all your apps, email accounts, cloud backups, and photos to a different operating system, and get used to that new operating system. That inconvenience alone makes it difficult for many to switch. But it's not just Apple products that are drawing consumers, it's the entire Apple experience. Tim Cook once said that the experience of buying an Apple product has more long-term impact on the business than the next version of the iPhone. The entire experience of going into an Apple store, interacting with an Apple sales rep at the Genius Bar, the Apple culture, and the service. That's what makes Apple different and arguably better than Samsung, at least in the eyes of consumers. This added extra touch is one reason why Samsung has not beat Apple up until this point, and won't unless the heads at Samsung begin to care about the customer experience more. So here are some ways that Samsung could overtake Apple in the near future. If Apple suffers a similar setback as the Note 7, that could provoke buyers to switch. Samsung also needs to target the younger buyers because it's those younger buyers who will make the difference in the future. If a teen's first phone is an iPhone and they get used to the operating system, the culture, and the customer service, switching down the line will be that much more difficult. But if Samsung could match its fantastic devices to Apple's customer service, target young consumers, and slowly coerce the market, there is no reason why it couldn't overtake Apple and become the world's dominant tech company. Do you think Samsung will ever beat Apple? Let us know in those comments below. For now, I'm Charlotte Dobre, and you've been watching Life's Biggest Questions. If you enjoyed that video, you'll love our playlist Biggest What Ifs, clickable on the screen right now. Make sure notifications are turned on by clicking the bell, and we'll see you in the next video.